welcome back, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, my first guest tonight is host of MSNBC's Deadline White House. Please welcome back to The Late Show, Nicolle Wallace. Nice to see you again.
It's a very nice day.
Here's the thing, as I was saying to you backstage, is that I can't believe it's been since 2021 since I spoke to you. I actually spoke to you over Zoom the last time.
Pandemic.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe it's just because I watch your show. I feel like I've talked to you more recently. But so much has happened since 2021.
Happened. Since yesterday.
Yes. Did you? Yeah, the pace.
Yeah.
The pace is what you have to gear yourself back up for when he's back in office.
Right.
I forgot that it's relentless. You got to keep the cardio up.
But you are on top of it. I mean, you are.
Well, you do 2 hours. You do 2 hours 5 nights a week, right?
Yeah. Talk about cardio.
That is.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that he's back, does anything surprise you, or does everything surprise you?
Everything.
Everything, really?
Everything's, yeah, I think that you have to look at him with wonder, because there's no
like a night sky or a beautiful
painting,
sunset.
Like the movie Twister, right?
Yeah, exactly.
No, I think you have to look at him with wonder, and you have to look at. Look, I think the fight he had, I know you've talked about it, with Elon Musk was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. And you're
that was very joyful.
It was
yes.
slash terrifying.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
You know, and I hate all the comparisons to adolescent boys. That's mean to adolescent boys. It was
Sure.
like tarantulas in a bowl. And,
I heard you called it tarantulas in a bowl and a car crash or something like that.
Yeah, and
what
even
about tarantulas in a car? Like
crashing.
Two tarantulas in like a flaming Waymo. That would be nice.
We're out of metaphors for it, right?
Yeah.
We're out of metaphors, and I think at the end of the day, it's on us to ask why. Like, why break all the laws when you're in charge of every lever of power?
I have a theory.
Tell me.
I think that he's not entirely aware that he is breaking laws.
Really?
I think he doesn't care that he's breaking laws. I think he just has his appetites. The man wants what he wants.
Maybe.
And laws be damned, get me what I want, and in the nugget hole, I want it. You know what I mean? Like, I think
that's
he
what
just
the
doesn't.
White House chef is for, right? Like, make me what I want. I mean, I think the appetite for destruction is the most undercovered part of the Trump story.
Oh, he creates chaos and he enjoys that.
What he's doing in LA is about creating destruction so that he can go in there like he's playing the part.
Looking for opportunities,
Correct.
the old metaphor of throwing a grenade into the room and then going in to
or the
clean things up.
arsonist going in
Exactly.
and cleaning up the front.
So, okay, so you were with the Bush administration, the W.
We
Bush
always
administration.
talk about this.
Well, I mean, it's part of your CV, baby.
No, I know.
And it
but
leads
I feel like it's where there's distance between us.
No, there's no distance between us.
Okay.
But here's the thing, is that you worked in that administration, and when you look at the people that Trump has hired this time around, as opposed to the last time around, because you were there, you saw cabinet meetings and stuff like that. What does it say to you about who he hired this time?
Well, I don't know any of them.
I'm not saying
no,
buddies.
No, this is the serious point. Last time they still came from Republican politics. There were still people in every agency that I knew.
Sure, he kind of reached out.
Correct.
Yeah.
In the first term, and they weren't at the highest levels, but in the first term, this is actually really important at a policy lever place. The people that tapped Robert Mueller to investigate Trump's ties to Russia were normal Republicans. There are none of them there. And if you talk to former senior military officials, what's different about Stephen Miller running the ICE raids and running basically a siege of Los Angeles is that there is no Mark Milley. There is no Mark Esper. There is no Jim Mattis. And that's the big difference, and that's the danger.
There's nobody to push back when the president says, why can't you just shoot him? Like, shoot him in the legs or something like that, as Esper has
and Milley
testified.
and others.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
More than 700 Marines and 2,000 National Guard troops have been sent there to deal with it. We've seen Trump stretch his presidential powers over the last 5 months. Is this different?
It feels different. It feels different to, can we swear here?
Sure.
Around with the military. It feels really different. And he wanted to the first time, but people like Mark Milley and people stopped him. And it feels really different to use the military as pawns out loud and as a public tactic. That feels different to me.
We have to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Nicolle Wallace, everybody.